My best learning experience stemmed from my job as a daycare teacher at Bright Beginnings Academy. When I was in high school, I discovered I wanted to be a teacher. After I graduated, I had my heart set on teaching high school English. The summer before I started college, I applied for a job at Bright Beginnings because they were looking for people seeking a degree in education. So I had been hoping to be put with school-agers because I was so set on teaching high school. I was really asked to teach school-agers, but I was assigned to a classroom of 3-year-olds. And while that is a world of difference from high schoolers, in the long run it ended up being the best age group I could have been with. For this job, I had to go through a lot of training once I was hired. I became certified in CPR, AED, and first aid for children, infants, and adults. I also had to do some training for this new project we were introduced to called the CLIMB Project, which stands for Caregivers Learning Indiana's Model for Building Social Skills. We also had to train for something called PACA, P-A-C-A, stands for Providers Against Child Abuse, and also the Child Care Nutrition Resource System. And a lot of this training that I went through came up later in some of my education classes in college. So my job not only gave me that extra experience, but prior knowledge before I even got to college. And as we go through these education classes, we learn that the students are the ones that are identified as the learners. But what I've learned from my experience is that as an aspiring teacher, you will never ever stop learning. Even when you're done with your school and your training, every year you get new students, which means a whole new group, new friendships, new laughters, new ideas, new beliefs, customs, and new ways to have fun. With this, you get different types of learners, which for you as a teacher means fresh approaches to teaching to keep your students engaged and motivated to new things. And in the end, you end up learning as well.